Hey everybody, I'm Neil Ronahan, and welcome to this Mario Tennis Ultra Smash review discussion. We're here at Nintendo World Report TV, and with me I've got two people who have reviewed Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for Wii U. That is Matt West.
Hey.
And Don Koopman.
Are we really going to talk about this game again?
Yes we are, for better or worse. So this game is due out pretty much everywhere on November 20th. That's very soon. Mm-hmm. And we are going to go over the polite way to say it is the minimal content in this game and kind of give a quick overview and what you guys think. So let's start with, I guess, the classic tennis. Now, Matt, with your experience with the game, like, how did you feel that the game just played in a basic form?
As far as Mario Tennis goes, it played solidly. It was in my review I said functional. It's tennis. It's not particularly special or particularly fun, but it works.
Yeah. And Don, did you kind of feel the same way?
No, I kind of feel even less about it. I feel that for Ultra Smash, we talked about this before in our previous discussion, but
yeah, that we did.
I don't like the Ultra Smash mechanic one bit. And regardless if you choose like Classic or Mega Tennis or even the simple version, the Y button chance shots are everywhere. They're still remaining in that game. And honestly, I don't like that aspect single bit. I don't like the chance shot necessarily all that much to begin with, because you're just going from spot to spot and throw shots back at the other player.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like color coordination, because you're like, okay, there's the purple one. That means I need to hold this button. Oh, there's the red one. I need to hold this button. Yeah,
but at least like the Classic Tennis with anything is there. But even that still has the Y button where you have to press for chance shots.
Yeah. So, the Classic Tennis, is there anything to do other than just like single matches?
You can play doubles and singles. That's about it.
That's cool, I guess. So there's no kind of tournament or anything.
No, there are no tournaments in this freaking game at all.
And I know that, but I had to tease it out. So,
there's just knockout challenge, and that sucks.
So the big thing is the Mega Battles. Like, how are you feeling about the Mega Mushroom inclusion into this game? Back at E3, the demo that we saw at E3 was just like, okay, you can get really big. And that seems to be almost literally everything new about this game.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. I remember watching the Treehouse crew play the game at E3, and just Mega Mushrooms were being thrown out at random and characters were getting bigger. But even when I was watching it, I was asking, what does that offer in terms of actual gameplay improvement? And after spending time with the game, I can confirm that it is nothing. So
yeah, it's just like a new hat. Like, that's it.
It just forces you to defend more while the other players in Mega Mushroom. Let them rage for a little bit, and then it's kind of over. Yeah. And it adds more to the chaos of the chance shots more than anything else.
Yeah, I guess like you just hit the ball harder when you're big.
Yeah, and you have a little bit more range to defend with, but
yeah.
I actually kind of thought it was annoying when you were playing doubles or with an amiibo, though, because especially with the amiibo, my amiibo partner was almost always right in the spot where they threw the Mega Mushroom.
Yeah,
and so he would take the Mega Mushroom and then just stand back and do nothing, while I ran around and actually played tennis. So
now with the amiibo stuff, which that's another new element of the game. I guess the other new element of the game is the amiibo stuff, where it kind of functions in a way similar to Smash Brothers, where you bring in the character and you play with them, and then they kind of build up and level up. Did you kind of notice any like improved AI or anything as you played?
Like I said with our preview discussion, when I had 10 matches or so, I still felt nothing. I've now fully upgraded Amiibo. I still don't see any difference. The only change there is that it has additional stats, but those stats really don't make much of a difference. The only thing that Amiibo is from start to finish is a slightly better CPU player.
Yeah. So, and that's disappointing, because with Smash Brothers, when you had that, like, I don't know if you guys have played with some high-level amiibos in Smash Brothers, but
absolutely,
that's crazy. And I guess it's disheartening to hear that, like, all it is just a computer player that you can play with. But, I mean, I guess Bowser Jr. is in the little car, so that's cool.
Yeah, Rosalina floats. That's also kind of neat.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So I guess the only other mode that we haven't talked about is Knockout Challenge. So I guess, Matt, how do you feel about Knockout Challenge?
I mean, it's there. I mean, I don't really have strong feelings about it either way. I mean, you just kind of go. They just kind of line up opponents for you, and you take them out one by one. And I think after you beat 15, you unlock the star character version of whatever character you're playing as. Which, I mean, cool, I guess, but...
Yeah. Here, okay. I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here, so be aware. I think that Knockout Challenge is the biggest bowel movement the Mario Tennis franchise has ever made in its goddamn freaking life.
Oh, well,
I
okay.
mean,
tell us how you really feel.
So, like, in the previous, like, options in the previous Mario Tennis games, there were plenty of minigames to play. There was a tournament option for the single person. And there's nothing like that. Only what Knockout Challenge is randomly battling computer opponents after one another and getting coins out of it. And that coin system is freaking broken. And
what do you get? What do you get with the coins?
With the coins you can unlock all the content, so you don't have to do any freaking work in that game. You can unlock everything with that. So you will likely be done with the entire game in roughly an hour. The second thing is, again, it's all randomized. So when push comes to shove, I had moments where opponents were exactly the same after one another. At one point, no, 2 times even, I had 3 Toads in a row. How the frick is that possible?
Were they at least like different colored Toads? Or
no, the exact same white Toad.
I mean, I can't wait to see all the downloadable characters that they add, where it's like blue Yoshi and yellow Yoshi.
Let's not go Yoshi. There until it happens.
Well, I think Gold Mario is going to get added later, right? That's a thing.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah. So the final thing about this game is online play. Now, what kind of came out and was 100% official with reviews coming out is that there are no friend matchups in this game. So, have either of you really gotten to go too deep in online play, and is it worth anyone's time?
I have. I did even when we talked about it. And I played that online for 2 hours, and I was like, I don't like to play this way. I don't find this amusing. I don't find this interesting. If I want to play with people, I usually play with the buddies I know, so I can kind of taunt them a bit.
Yeah.
And that's not possible at all. It feels empty and pointless.
Well, I know, like, before a serve, like, if you're not serving, you can kind of tap the button and the character will be like, eh. I played as Waluigi when I played the game, and just would do that.
The only reason why you would do that is to have a better shot the next time you do it. So everybody does that anyway.
Okay. I don't know that there was actually a purpose for that. But I guess the key thing with online is that, did it feel like you were playing another human being, or did it feel like you were just playing a computer player?
It did kind of feel that I was playing another person.
That's good.
But when you're playing with the chance shots, you don't really notice it too much. The only way you would really notice that if you would be playing the most classic way possible. And not many people are exactly playing that way.
Yeah.
At least in my experience.
Well, I mean, I don't really know if there's anything else to say about this game, other than it's very disappointing.
There's a mini game.
Oh, there's a mini game. What is the mini game?
Called Mega Ball Rally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of hit the ball back and forth with
the
opponent.
Yeah.
And it's super annoying when you do it in doubles, because especially when you do it with computer opponents, because they're more likely to use the chance shots to their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And did I mention that there's just one freaking stadium?
Oh yeah, how have we not talked about this?
I mean, because it's not a new thing. Yeah, because there is one stadium and you can do it where it's like grass court, clay court, or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a bounce out court, there's a mushroom court, and the only good court in that game is Morph Court, where they mix everything together.
That's cool.
But the rest kind of is not really interesting.
Yeah, but the court changes, but the stadium itself doesn't. So
No,
Yeah.
nothing. Everything feels sterile about this game. If you look at the character select screen, if you look at the winning animations and how that all plays out in a stadium, it all feels samey and minimal.
yeah, honestly, the way that I feel about it is that this is the exact type of game that you get when Zelda and Star Fox get delayed.
Yeah, like there's a part of me that kind of feels like Mario Tennis Ultra Smash was supposed to come out next spring,
Yes.
but they had to have something else. Or else, I mean, if you take away Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, then you don't have a game coming out the Sunday or the week before Black Friday.
Yep.
And that would be catastrophic. And I think that what we're kind of seeing with Nintendo's holiday season this year is that, like, what happens when everything goes wrong? Because they were supposed to have Zelda and Star Fox, neither of those games are coming out, so they're on Plan C. And this was Plan C, and unfortunately it's very disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know for a fact that I have the lowest score in the multiverse of reviewing.
Yeah, and that was a 3.5 out of 10, and Matt, you gave it a 5 out of 10, correct?
Yeah, but I completely stand behind it. Why would I be happy with a game that has nothing to offer for me?
Yeah. And you don't even enjoy what seems to be the difference between your two scores is that, Matt, you actually enjoy the tennis gameplay on a basic level, and Don, you seem to be very disappointed by it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed by almost everything in that game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I completely understand where you're coming from, especially in comparison to past Mario Tennis games where there was a lot more on offer. You know, there were different game modes. There was more than one stadium.
yeah,
And so, yeah, I mean, this game just feels very rushed, very bare bones. It's like somebody made the skeleton of what had to be in a Mario Tennis game, but they forgot to put the actual skin and flesh on it.
yeah. I think what people should do this holiday season is download Mario Tennis on N64 Virtual Console.
Yeah, I played that over the summer. Very good game still.
Yeah, or if
Or
you want to play it,
Or find a copy. Or find a copy of Mario Tennis Open. Because in Europe they're now $20, so...
Yeah, Mario
Go do
Tennis
that.
Open. I think I reviewed that back for Nintendo World Report when that came out in 2012. I think I gave it a 7.5. Like, it wasn't perfect, but it sure as hell better than this.
and correct
yeah,
me
but
if
for
I'm wrong.
For $20. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that had an online mode where you could play with friends, right?
Yes.
It had
yes,
I think it even had communities and stuff.
Did it?
but
I think it did.
yeah.
I remember the online not running that smoothly,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I might have been in the minority with that. Because I just remember it was always a slideshow whenever I played,
Yeah.
but it seemed like from talking to
I've
other
been
people...
playing it recently online again. It still runs smoothly, and
Maybe
for
I'll pop that in.
for $20, I would highly recommend picking that instead of this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, so I think that just about does it for this review discussion on Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. You can read both Matt and Don's reviews on NintendoReport.com, and stay tuned to Nintendo Report TV for coverage of games more interesting than this. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.